Right, what's going on, guys? Glad you're back again with another video for you guys. So today we're going to be doing a how to beat the team press video. Now, this will just be me talking to you guys. I don't have any gameplay. Unfortunately, at the moment, I just don't have time to edit gameplay into my videos. Hopefully, when I'm a bit less busy and I have a bit more free time, I can start to edit and put gameplay into my videos for you guys. That'll definitely be something I look to do in the future, but for right now, I can't. But I do have 5 tips on how to beat the team press. Really simple stuff that I think it's quite easy to figure out, and it will help you guys a lot. So before we get into the video, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the video if you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, let me know in the comments. Let me know if it helps, and let me know if you want any other future videos in the comments as well. And subscribe and turn the notification bell on. We've got 88% of people that watch the videos aren't subbed, so I would really appreciate anyone that does decide to drop a sub. We are nearly at 2.6k, so crazy support. I really appreciate you guys. So like I said, we'll get into these tips. So I've got 5. So the first one is do not do through balls. Now, a lot of the people have a tendency to press triangle or Y with their defenders, to just pass in general. If you're going to do short passes, always do it with the A ball. Play it to their feet. Don't play it in front of them, because when you're coming against the team press, basically their whole team is going to be running and trying to close space. They're not trying to necessarily go to the defender. They're just trying to close the space in and around, so they've got nowhere else to go. If you're doing through balls, which is playing the ball into open space, you're going to lose the ball pretty much every single time, because they will just get right on top of it. So like I said, just try to avoid doing any kind of through balls in short passing situations. In long balls it works, but in the short passing, some people I know just have tendencies to do it. I used to do it before I really started taking this game seriously. I press Y a lot instead of A, and but with the team press this year, it can be a real detriment. So if you can, just please try to avoid it. Now, number 2 is playing the ball out to the wings. Now, it's something that I found to be a massive help, and it's if you do just A passes or X, like chipped balls over to the left backs and the right backs, or the left mid, right mids, wide cams, whoever it may be. Playing to the ball in those wider spaces is usually very good. So if you just pass it back to a centre back, then chip it to an either wing, or pass it either wing, it doesn't really matter. It's usually a really good way for me to beat the team press, and then it usually gives you a really great way to counter attack. You have to obviously be careful if you've got 3 or 4 people in front of you, then pass backwards. But if you have the time, chipping over from each wing is by far the most effective way to beat the team press, in my opinion. It's a way that I use on my stream a lot, and it's the way that I play FIFA, because if you can dink it over their whole team when they're all running at you, everyone's player's momentum's going forward, and you're gonna be able to beat 4 or 5 people out of that press and go for an easy counter attack and probably score a goal. It's just all about timing. So, like I said, make sure you're using those. Just utilize the wings with team press, because they just run at you aimlessly. So you can expose a lot of gaps if you do that. Now, number 3 is long balls down the line. Now, a lot of the time it does work, where if you just get one of your fullbacks and you play a long through ball down the line, it's very rare that when they're on full team press that they're actually marking those really wide areas. A lot of the time, most of them will just swarm into the middle, because that's where the ball is. So they'll try and chase the ball down. If, like I said, if you do one of those chip balls out to your left back or right back, then a long through ball down the line, most of the time it's a guaranteed goal. So you've just got to be really careful, and obviously don't play any stupid passes. But playing long through balls down the wing, they work really well, and it's obviously a great way to try and score goals off of the team press. But like I said, you've just got to be careful, because don't just do it for the sake of doing it. If you see that a defender's there, then obviously don't pass it, and just be careful, because you don't want to play it into any kind of space where you can lose the ball back very quickly and get counter attacked. But long balls down the line do work really well for me. Now, another tip is, if you've managed to get the ball out of the defence into the midfield or attackers, and you're kind of coming up against those defenders that are pressing, quick 1-2 balls help a lot. Because the players are running forward and have full momentum, if you can quickly go 1-2 round them, it's pretty much impossible for them to stop, because they are in full sprint, and obviously centre of gravity. They have got some sense of gravity on this game. Now, obviously, it's not as easy as that, and you have to be careful and time it, just like the rest of it. Obviously, team press is so dangerous, and it is just broken. But like I said, if you do quick passing, just knock it around instead of being slow on the ball, it will work for you. And like I said, 1-2s are good, and through balls in offensive positions are good. Just in defensive positions, they're not. But like I said, if you can do a quick 1-2s round defenders, it's the best way to break down the team press, in my opinion, in terms of those, like, if you have the ball in that midfield to striker area, using skill moves doesn't really work. So that is what I would personally do. Now, number 5, and I think probably the most important one in terms of not losing the ball, is to not dribble. I see so many people try and dribble with the ball during team press, and that is by far the worst thing you can do. Dribbling genuinely just, you end up losing the ball, or you end up getting yourself in a position where there's 3 or 4 defenders, you have to go all the way back to the goalie, and it completely lose it for you. And also in attacking positions, dribbling just doesn't help, because they will swarm on top of you eventually and you'll be forced to go backwards. So just always pass the ball, keep the ball moving, don't be stagnant, don't be even skill moves. If you're playing against team press, I would completely avoid skill moves. Just try and quick A balls and then long through balls down the lines and stuff like that. Just basically like playing hot potato with the ball. Just try and keep it away from the opponent. All right, boys, because trust me, playing against team press can be an absolute pain in the arse. Now I've got a quick other one that maybe you guys might want to use. It's if you get it in those wide areas when you play that long through ball down the line, using the R1 square crosses or RBX crosses are really good. Because a lot of the time, like I said, the defenders will just always be moving forward trying to defend the striker. So if you can do a cold through ball round, like cold cross, sorry, like those R1 squares or the RBX crosses, trust me, it works really well, and you'll find a lot of people in open space, and genuinely for the most part you'll score the goal. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. It's just some quick tips on how to beat the team press. Like I said, in the future I will be looking to add gameplay stuff to it and give you guys a bit more in-depth analysis, obviously what I'm talking about. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Drop a sub if you haven't already, and turn the notification bell on so you know when I will upload. And yeah, guys, hopefully you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.